Star Wars Andor Season 2, Episode 7, full live reaction right here on Mirror Domains. Yes, and indeed, welcome. So, guys, Andor, Episode 7 already. Wow. So, if you don't know how this works, here's my little spiel. I can't give you the entire episode here on the side because of copyright. I'll get a nice little strike and the channel will be, well, the whole stream will be taken down because this is a live stream. I do all of this live, guys. So I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks here to let you know where I'm at within the episode. What's meant to happen is you take a window of your own, put it up over mine, and we will sync it together so that forever in the annals of history, we can watch Andor Season 2, Episode 7. Now, I've just skipped past the previously on, and we're at the opening crawl, which is just at the 3 minutes and 20 second mark. 3 minutes, 20 second. Here we go. 1 year later after the episode 6 events. BBY2. Is that the name of the episode? BBY2? Oh, wow. So this is Yavin, right? Yavin Rebel Base. God, that looks awesome. I'm so happy they can do this now. Because in the past, it just would have cost too much. But it looks... Just working with the crop a little bit there. Okay, so this is the new recruit from Saw Gerrera, his troop, right? So Bix and Andor just blew up the doctor's place last time. And now it looks like they're on Yavin. I guess he's having some shoulder issues.
Take your shirt off.
I like their little place they got here, like a tree house or something. Something out of the pages of Swiss Family Robinson. Okay, where he got injured.
Anything I want.
Anything, huh? Okay, so there's some familiarity now. So this is a way to catch us up with how all the interactions have been going.
Got in.
She's been more worried about you than I have.
Yeah, taking Rhydonium for Saw. What do you think I was doing? Luthen. So they haven't been working for another year. Yeah. Ready for what? Do you trust them?
All we do here is get ready. Luthen is making things happen.
Is he?
Yeah. Is he? Because we know that Andor doesn't trust Luthen that much anymore, the way that he interacted with Bix, right? Yeah. What mission have you been on? Okay, so we're back on Gorman. Looks like there's still an insurgence here of rebellion. Admiral Tyson. Those are the news people. You see the news drone? Yeah, you don't need cameraman anymore. Just use the drone.
All these side runs. That's what you've been doing.
It's being destroyed.
Okay, so they've discovered that the Empire is destroying the planet. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like they've carved out a nice little slice of life for themselves here. Dedra. Take her out? Barracks.
She's there now.
Oh, she's actually there now.
To be killed, and I know.
Well, it is revenge, right? But it's also...
She keeps winning.
So they still got beefs, and Andor's just, and Bix is just to have beefs. Bix looks like she's cleaned up from her drops and stuff, right? Looks like she's ready to fight again. Okay, look at all the blinking going on here. I just want to point out there's subtlety in that performance, right? Because we don't see her face straight on. We see it from the side view, but we can see that she's processing this threat and that she wants to do something about it. And that's just a testament to the acting skills of Adria Arjona, right? She's that awesome. All right, so it looks like this commercial break didn't actually trigger when I fast forwarded through it. I'll give you a timestamp here as we're done at the 10 minute and 37 mark. 10 minutes. We're back with Partagaz and Dedra. Another message of the Emperor.
We are moving forward with the original plan.
Okay. Edu. That's where Urso is working, right? Jin's father, Galen.
The fleet will be fully positioned in 48 hours. They're fiddling with the calendar, but
Hmm.
Here.
Captain
That's our
Kaido?
office. Who is he?
He is a
Oh, a variety of personnel, huh?
Need now is some clarity on how exactly.
Detra, calmly.
Yeah, she's frustrated, I guess. Maybe that some of her powers being taken, her controls being taken away a little bit from the situation, right?
Captain Kaido knows the objective. He will answer to you.
Hmm. They want resistance so they can use more deadly force, right?
getting there.
It's being investigated.
Cyril's getting a little antsy too, right?
Is what you told me you wanted, and now
There's hey, she's being kept in the dark too, man. There's things going on that she doesn't like.
You need to go home and.
Hmm. That's all she can give right now, and he doesn't look too interested.
me.
Yeah. Because when she's dealing with levels right up to the Emperor here, that if you make a mistake is um I guess Vader must be in his Bacta tank on Mustafar. Okay, so we're with Mon Mothma at 14 minutes, coming up to 15 minutes. Senate security. Now we know at some point here the Emperor is going to squeeze the Senate and make it dissolve as we go towards episode 4, right? And this pretty much is going to lead into Rogue One, which leads into episode 4. So this is really like the last days of the Senate, and everything will go under Imperial control. The regional governors will have direct control over their assignments, right? Is that the way they said it? I still wonder if we're going to get an Emperor cameo. We should, shouldn't we? Oren. Okay, who's this Oren?
I'll see you upstairs. We're assembling a petition, and I know how sad that must.
And a petition is not going to do anything. What was it that was... there was a deleted scene with a petition in episode 3, the petition of 2000 or something, that they tried, that Padme and the beginning of the resistance tried to present to the Emperor, but he kind of squashed it. So he's giving warning here to protect yourself. We all could be in danger here. Foreboding music plays. God, I love that look. That fierce kind of. Okay, so Rylance.
Fantalesque. Un laïfique bénache bicelle mon...
Oh wow. It's cool to hear this language, man. Okay. So it looks like there's some strife amongst the resistance here, the leadership as to what should be done. I didn't give you how long is this episode? Oh, this is only 40 minutes, 39 minutes. So we're coming up to the halfway mark already. Wow. We are the gore. So it's about patriotism, loving the homeland. It reminds me of that episode of Star Trek TNG when Data goes to that planet saying that there's a species coming to take their planet, which you just happen to be on. And it's just like, places can be rebuilt. These people will destroy you. And you can't fight them with weapons. They'll destroy you from orbit. And in this case, it looks like they're going to destroy them from the planet within, right? Because it'll collapse from all the mining operations. It's a little analogous to that, right?
What? You could have just asked me.
Oh, they're coming to listen to a meeting. Floor sealers. Oh, okay.
The whole thing's a scam. They wouldn't be faking something.
Well, we know that floor sealing is a thing. We just didn't see it really practiced by the Jedi in the prequels, but we know it's Grogu does it. Yeah. So put your
No.
sometimes you just gotta let your humility go.
What? I was about to ask how I know you, but...
Hmm. Hey, again, I'm with Bix here. If it hurts and it's not healing and going away, sometimes you got to try some things. It's like that for us here on Earth too, where it's like try the aromatherapy, try the acupuncture, the cups, or whatever you need to do. See if it works. What's there to lose, right? Oh, she's seeing how he got it. She's seeing his spirit. Wow, look at her face.
Works, but this.
You're going to do great things. So he's got a thing. He's got a beef with Force users, huh? Hmm. It's Cassie and Andor.
Soldier.
Hmm.
Very few. Your pilot.
Okay, the future.
They're gathering as
Messenger. We're planting seeds here for foreshadowing, right? For Rogue One. Hmm. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Is she carrying? Is she with child? Or why did they show us that part of her body there? Hmm. Hmm. Very interesting. That was a good scene. That was just a 24 minutes, 30 seconds. 24 minutes and 30 seconds. So Cyril's with his informant here. He's trying to warn them.
Agitators. If I had something to offer, if we could...
Okay, so he was trying to maybe get them out, and she's not having it. He's really in line with what their cause is. Cyril's conflicted, right? Did it work? No, I know that. Hey, when you guys get over 40, you'll know that too. Something just happens where it's like, why is that sore? I didn't do anything. And then you'll be like that. Okay. Yeah, it could be dangerous telling people what you do. I really like this set.
What if it's important?
He's trying to resist this. He doesn't want to go to the war and fight anymore, it looks like, right? He's trying to protect this union here, him and Bix. And if he goes off, which feeds this desire to fight and resist, it's going to take him away from her. Hangar Bay. Very famous Hangar Bay, guys. That guy looks familiar too. This guy.
Find an exit plan.
Yeah, I think he was in Rogue One, right? That guy?
Is near.
So a little jockeying there for protocol. I think you know where his loyalties are, though, right? Like, I mean, it's about security, keeping everybody else safe at the base, being that rigid. Oh, this is his actual ship now. This is the same ship that he had in Rogue One. Troop carrier? Oh, you see the speeder bike there? Bloy. So these look like elite troopers sent in to deal with special situations, right? There's not a man amongst them. So he went to curb a little fraternization there, a little lax in protocol. They look like children, huh? Look at their armor. Is this like proto death troopers? I think it is. I think it's going to be like proto death troopers before they put on their armor and stuff. God, that shot was amazing. He's taunting him. Wow. Yeah, he just soiled himself, that's all. Oh, what is this? Who is that? I can't see. Is that Val? It is Val, okay. Yeah, she needed a break. Mm. 32 minutes now. 32 minutes, 3 seconds.
I know how deeply you believe.
I'm guessing he's breaking protocols to make sure that he doesn't get promoted, right? So he doesn't get taken away. Aldani. Everybody's predicting that Bix doesn't make it out of the series. Is there a way that they could retcon, or maybe not even retcon, but have her survive and have it be that somehow she gets Andor and Jin off of the planet before it explodes in Rogue One? Would that upset people? Like she always tracks where he is and stuff and comes in and saves him. I don't think that's the way it's going, but it's just a thought. I'm pretty sure she's going to die and that will drive him back into the Resistance. So they're there to take out Dedra.
She doesn't stay in a place very long.
The glass.
Obviously, Dedra's not going to get it. At least not in this episode. I don't think. Wonder if he's still got relations with the bellboy.
I didn't want to risk the curfew.
All around group.
We turn over our guest list each afternoon.
So is that the same guy? So that is him. They do recognize. He does recognize him. I think he might have been able to deduce from the last conversation that they had about him asking about the Imperial Tarkin incident, right? That he might have more than he has going on in the background as a designer, because he's not a designer anymore. I'm sure you see all that kind of stuff when you work in hotels, right? You see couples coming in for indiscretion affairs kind of thing, right? Hmm.
Tonight will be our day in the forecast at first light.
So when you're running an operation and it looks like he's the this guy's the eyes and ears, you got to sleep light. surveying the area. Is he worrying about it being a trap, maybe? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, he can hear stormtroopers above him. Yeah, that's cool. So even if he takes the shot, heat's going to come immediately down on him. He's not going to have a real good chance of escape here unless he's got a route planned out here. Are they going to call it off? So, should you abort? Or go through with it anyway? That's it. Janice Metz directs this episode. So that's it for episode 7. What did you guys think? Now, just like every other episode, like episode 1 and episode 4, it's setting us up in motion for the arc of this 3. Interesting stuff in here was the whole Jedi healing thing about you have a path that you need to be on, and has his reluctance to accept that path. Now, I do believe it's because he wants to stay with her, although he just ran off to do this mission to kill Dedra, which means he's not totally on board with leaving things as they are. I think Bix isn't, yes, he's not going to make it out of this season, which is going to suck to watch. Because I do like Adria, as I said, that the subtlety in her performance has been phenomenal. She's got great talent. Cyril, though, it looks like they're positioning him to maybe betray Dedra. Like, he went to warn the Resistance, right? He's like, there's something bad's about to happen, and it is about to happen because they're going to crush the planet. So I'm guessing Cyril might get outed, because I don't think Dedra is going to sacrifice her position. She's always been somebody who's had the ambition to be high up in the Imperial Order, right? Unless for some reason they all die. I don't think Andor's going to succeed in taking her out. That would be shocking, but we'll have to see. So I have episode 2 listed here for 12:25, but I'm going to move that forward 5 minutes because episode 5 is just over 43 minutes as well. So that's only 40 minutes. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's better for us just to keep on moving through. I don't want to sit here and wait for 5 minutes. I don't need a break right now. I want to go straight into the next episode, and I figured we might as well just do that. Okay. And I'm just seeing how long okay, so episode 9 is like 53 minutes. Okay. 53 minutes. All right, guys, good episode. Let me reset the stream and we'll get underway for Star Wars Andor Season 2, Episode 8. Good stuff. Hey, if you like this stuff, as I said, come join us here on Mirror Domains, because we've got full movie reviews for the Thunderbolts, full movie reactions for Tenants, In Flight, Time Cop. Oh, yeah, that's up on the channel. Of course, we've got Andor Episode 7, Episode 8, and 9 coming along today. Movie reviews for The Accountant, trailer reactions for Weapons, full series reactions for Survivor Season 48, and then occasionally this Friday we'll be doing some movie news. So check us out here on Mirror Domain. See you next time for more Andor, coming up in just a few minutes. you.